Roll up your sleeves, guys. Let's slice and dice this to truly understand why the Apple's Vision Pro's whopping $3,500 price tag might just be an absolute steal. First off, Apple has never been a company to follow the pack. It's more of a trailblazer, setting the pace for others to follow. Think about the introduction of the iPod, the iPhone, or the MacBook Air. Each of these products disrupted the status quo, offering groundbreaking designs, unmatched user experience, and extraordinary quality. With the Vision Pro, Apple is doing just that, but in the realm of extended reality. The Vision Pro isn't just about gaming, it's an entirely different beast. Apple has created a high-end mixed reality headset that is not only packed with cutting-edge technology, but also designed with an eye towards the future of spatial computing and social interaction. It's a device that screams innovation and sophistication. Apple has chosen to focus primarily on productivity and entertainment, two essential use cases that resonate deeply with majority of users. This strategy, powerful and clear, sparks excitement like never before. It's a game changer I've always been hoping for, and I'm thrilled to see Apple pioneering this journey. Traditionally, when we think of VR headsets, gaming dominates the conversation. And don't get me wrong, gaming is fantastic. Those epic battles, heart-pounding adventures, and immersive worlds have captured our imaginations for years. But here is the exciting part. Apple has seen beyond the confines of gaming and recognized that there is a whole universe of possibilities beyond it. What makes Apple's approach so thrilling is that they are not just dipping their toes in these areas, they are diving headfirst. They are taking the road less traveled, focusing on aspects of VR that truly matter to majority of users. By prioritizing productivity and entertainment, Apple is opening the doors to a broader audience who may not be avid gamers, but are seeking ways to enhance their everyday lives. Imagine a world where your VR headset becomes an indispensable tool, seamlessly integrating into your workflow and leisure time. It's a world where you can effortlessly switch between attending a virtual meeting, brainstorming ideas in a virtual boardroom, or stepping into a blockbuster movie with friends from around the globe. Apple's vision is to transform VR from a niche gaming experience to an essential part of our daily routines. A tool that empowers us, entertains us, and connects us in ways we never thought possible. Now, let's talk numbers. $3,500. Yes, the Vision Pro costs more than a pretty penny, but hold on because we're about to flip that notion on its head. Casting an eye across the XL landscape, the Vision Pro's true competitor emerges, the Vario XL3. A tech-heavy monster with a colossal price tag of $7,000. Suddenly, the Vision Pro, strutting its top-notch features like a peacock flaunting its plumage, and promising a user experience smoother than a baby dolphin's belly, starts to look more like a wise investment. Let's talk about the Microsoft HoloLens too. When you juxtapose the Microsoft HoloLens with Apple's Vision Pro, it's like pitting a cutting-edge spaceship against a fancy tricycle. They are both cool, but clearly there's a stark difference. They are in wildly different leagues. The Vision Pro's interface seems like a fusion of fairy dust and seamless technology that makes you feel like you're touching the stars. Meanwhile, the HoloLens can be forgiven for being a mere mortal in the enchanted tech forest. And yet, they are both the exact same price of $3,500. But what about the other players in the field? Take the Oculus Quest, the Valve Index, or HP Reverb. They are great devices in their own right, but comparing them to the Vision Pro is akin to comparing a Toyota Camry to a hypercar. Yes, they both get you from point A to B, but one offers an experience that's simply out of this world. And let's not forget the Apple experience. It's like a secret sauce that adds that extra zing. It's that peace of mind of knowing you're backed by a superb customer support. It's that seamless integration if you're already part of the Apple ecosystem. It's a package that very few, if any, can match. Okay folks, by now you've probably got the gist of my grand, passionate monologue about why the Vision Pro is a bargain at $3,500. At this point, you could simply roll your eyes, mutter, "That's enough tech for today," and make a swift exit. But hey, that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's a whole titanic load of goodness waiting in the rest of this video, so you might just want to duct tape yourself to your chair because the fun's just begun. This piece of innovation isn't just a product, but a visionary leap that intertwines cutting-edge technology with immersive AR and VR experience. The quality of the Vision Pro is staggering. The dual micro OLED displays, pancake-style lenses, and eye-tracking technology provide a visual experience that surpasses anything we've seen so far. It's like getting front row seats to the future of immersive technology. At the heart of Apple Vision Pro are two 4K micro OLED displays, delivering visual fidelity beyond expectations. These displays serve up visuals so sharp they would make a samurai sword seem like a butter knife. It's as if Picasso and Da Vinci joined forces to paint rainbows on the inside of your eyelids. A visual feast that's beyond Willy Wonka's wildest dreams. Crafted with high pixel density and precise color reproduction, these displays promise a breathtakingly immersive environment, making every detail vividly alive. But the magic doesn't stop there. The Vision Pro is armed with an array of sophisticated sensors that enable seamless interaction and precise tracking. This device basically has more sensors than a paranoid squirrel, holding acorns like they're preparing for an apocalypse. From forward, downward and side-facing cameras to infrared illuminators, a LiDAR scanner and a true depth camera. Vision Pro boasts a sensory arsenal designed for unparalleled interaction in the virtual world. These sensors work in unison to track your eye movement, detect hand gestures, and replicate your facial expressions, enabling a natural and intuitive way to navigate and interact within the virtual realm. Also, on the Vision Pro is a dial like what's on the AirPod Max that unlocks the power of both full immersion and augmented reality. Imagine this. With a mere twist of the dial, the world around you transforms. As you immerse yourself in the virtual reality realm, the dial becomes your gateway to breathtaking adventures and limitless possibilities. It's like stepping through a portal into another dimension, where you can explore imaginary realms or lose yourself in captivating storytelling. The Vision Pro's dial is your ticket to a world that blurs the line between the real and the virtual, and it's simply magical. With a gentle turn of the dial in the opposite direction, the Vision Pro seamlessly transitions into augmented reality mode. Suddenly, the world around you transforms into a canvas of interactive digital overlays. The dial becomes your key to unlocking an augmented reality experience that enhances your real-life surroundings with a touch of magic. But here's where the Vision Pro truly shines. As you venture into the virtual reality world, it doesn't isolate you from reality completely. Instead, it gracefully embraces the real world, allowing it to gently blend into your vision. If someone walks into your line of sight while you're in a VR, they fade in gradually, blending seamlessly with the virtual environment. It's a harmonious fusion of realities, a delicate balance that ensures you remain aware of your surroundings without sacrificing the immersion and escape of virtual reality. The Apple Vision Pro has been meticulously designed to ensure ease of use, prioritizing accessibility and simplicity, yet never compromising on functionality. This makes the Vision Pro equally welcoming to VR newcomers and seasoned enthusiasts. Revel in the stunning clarity of Vision Pro's high-resolution 4K micro OLED displays, breathing life into graphics and icons and making text legibly crisp. Apple's attention to detail extends to the design of the streamlined menus and user interface, which are intuitive, visually appealing, and easy to navigate. The seamless integration of software and hardware creates a user experience that is both pleasant and efficient. The hallmark of the Vision Pro headset lies in the sophisticated control mechanism, transforming how we interact with the virtual world. Say bye to the era of clunky external controllers. The Vision Pro relies on state-of-the-art hand and eye tracking technologies and voice commands to ensure an immersive, natural and barrier-free experience. With the Vision Pro's advanced hand tracking, every gesture, every motion down to the minute movements of your fingers is captured with remarkable precision. Manipulate virtual objects in the same manner as you would in the real world, enriching the sense of realism and immersion. This innovative headset is built on the foundation of inclusivity, breaking down the barriers in the VR landscape. By replacing external controllers with intuitive gestures and voice-controlled interfaces, Vision Pro makes VR more accessible to a wider range of users, including those with mobility limitations. The Apple Vision Pro VR headset is not just a technological marvel, it's an intuitive revolution in virtual reality. The Apple Vision Pro headset is a harmonious blend of high-octane computing power, ingenious rendering techniques, and versatile applications. The heartbeat of the Vision Pro is the groundbreaking M2 chip, a powerhouse that effortlessly handles complex graphics and real-time processing. The M2, coupled with the R1 chip, forms a formidable duo. The R1 interprets sensor data, ensures precision tracking, and enables lifelike interaction. Together, the M2 and R1 serve as the backbone of the Vision Pro, sculpting an immersive experience that seamlessly melds virtual and reality. If you ask any VR headset owner, they'll tell you that motion sickness, the odd sensation that can leave you feeling like you are in a turbulent roller coaster, has plagued almost all VR headsets. And this is caused when there is a delay between the head movements or gestures and the response time in the VR world. Basically, you want something that is as close to reality as possible to make the experience feel not so jumpy, but rather natural. But Apple, in its quest for a seamless and delightful user experience, has harnessed the power of the R1 chip to solve this problem. You see, the R1 chip provides lightning-fast sensor data processing, ultra-precise motion tracking, and intelligent algorithms that ensure smooth and comfortable experience for the wearer. With the R1 chip, the Vision Pro can accurately track your movements, translating them into virtual reality with minimal latency. This means that as you turn your head or make swift motions, the virtual world responds in perfect harmony, creating a sense of virtual movement that helps eliminate the disorienting effects of motion sickness. So, my friends, say bye to the menace of motion sickness as the Apple Vision Pro, and with its R1 chip, takes center stage. With its lightning-fast processing, precision tracking, and intelligent algorithm, you get an experience where dizziness and discomfort are replaced by fluidity and delight. Another one of Vision Pro's standout features is its foveated rendering technology. Foveated rendering is a technique used in computer graphics that aims to reduce the rendering workload through an understanding of the human visual system. It does this by focusing the high-quality rendering effort to the small area of the screen where the viewer's gaze is concentrated, known as the fovea, while rendering the peripheral vision at lower quality. The concept is based on the fact that humans only perceive a small area of their visual field in high detail, while the rest is seen in lower detail. Our brain stitches together these high detail and low detail images to create an overall visual perception. Foveated rendering utilizes eye tracking technology, focusing computational resources on rendering in high detail only the area where the viewer's gaze is concentrated. This technique significantly reduces the overall computational load by rendering the peripheral vision at lower quality. If you've ever wanted to have a cinema in your living room, with the Vision Pro, that's essentially what you're getting. Watch blockbusters or classic films on what feels like an enormous screen, all while sitting on your couch. You can even customize your virtual surroundings to suit your tastes. The high-resolution displays and immersive audio ensure you're not just watching, but living the movie. Now, let's talk about Apple and Disney's collaboration. When two iconic giants like Apple and Disney join forces, magic is bound to happen. And with the Apple Vision Pro, they are aiming to revolutionize the way we engage with entertainment. Apple's expertise in technology and user experience, combined with Disney's unrivaled storytelling prowess, create a match made in entertainment heaven. Together, they are poised to unleash a new era of immersive experiences that will leave us breathless. Imagine being transported to the magical kingdom of Disney, strolling through its enchanted lands and interacting with your favorite characters. With the Apple Vision Pro, you could find yourself embarking on a thrilling quest alongside Moana, or joining the Avengers in a battle to save the universe. The possibilities are as limitless as your imagination, as the collaboration between Apple and Disney promises to deliver a level of entertainment that will captivate audiences of all ages. Now, let's talk about live events. Here's where things get really exciting. Not sure if you're aware, but Apple acquired NextVR, a company specializing in delivering live events in virtual reality. And that acquisition might just hold the key to a whole new level of immersive experiences. Imagine sitting in the comfort of your own home, slipping on the Apple VR headset and being transported to the front row of a live sporting event. With positional audio and head tracking, you will feel like you're right there in the midst of the action. Every turn of your head, every gaze at the player or the ball will shape your unique viewpoints, giving you a truly personalized and exhilarating experience. Now, while other companies may have attempted to bring live events to VR, none have quite reached the level of NextVR's expertise. And with Apple's resources and dedication to perfection, it's not hard to imagine that they've taken NextVR's capabilities to a whole new level. So get ready to witness the future of sports viewing, my friends. Apple's vision of live events in VR could revolutionize how we consume sports and other exciting happenings. From the intensity of a basketball game to the thrill of a football match, the Apple VR might just transport you to a world where you can cheer, gasp, and feel the adrenaline rush as if you were right there in the stadium. So prepare to witness the fusion of technology and sports, my friends, as Apple VR catapults us into a new era of immersive live event experiences. It's game time, and Apple is ready to play. The Apple Vision Pro is impeccably woven into the dynamic Apple ecosystem. A distinctive edge of the Vision Pro lies in its in-depth connection with the Apple ecosystem. Imagine mirroring your Mac's display onto the VR environment, establishing a virtual workstation. Seriously, all you have to do is walk to your MacBook with your Vision Pro, swing it open, and bam! Your Mac window bursts into the virtual realm. All of a sudden, your 14 or 16-inch MacBook Pro is now a 24 or 32-inch display. Basically, whatever display size best suits your workflow. This seamless interplay between devices blurs the boundaries between virtual and real, presenting a VR experience that redefines the limits of possibility. As with all Apple offerings, privacy and security remain a cornerstone of the Vision Pro. Rest assured, your personal information and VR activities are secure through Apple's embedded security measures, data protection, and encryption protocol, aligning with Apple's privacy policies. In the exciting realm of augmented and virtual reality, Apple Vision Pro has emerged as a game changer. This trailblazing VR headset boasts a suite of extraordinary features that have tech enthusiasts and everyday consumers buzzing with anticipation. Designed with advanced technologies such as a custom M2 and R1 chip, 4K micro OLED displays, and sophisticated sensors, Vision Pro ensures phenomenal performance and an unparalleled user experience. Its eye tracking and hand tracking capabilities enhance its immersive factor, making each virtual journey an intuitive interaction. Priced at $3,500, the Vision Pro may seem like a luxury investment, and is clearly not for everyone. However, given its unparalleled technology, intuitive user experience, and integration with Apple ecosystem, it is a truly worthy investment if you can afford it. It offers a compelling value proposition in the high-end VR market unlike anything out there today. Vision Pro is not just a VR headset, it's a gateway to a new dimension of immersive experiences. It's an innovation to blur the boundaries between reality and virtual, to experience the unimaginable. I really appreciate you joining me on this adventure. Can't wait to catch up with you in my next video. See you soon.